Thanks for joining us today. My name is Allison at Grapevine Communications, and welcome to our inaugural edition of SAUCED, where we meet and greet everyone from Grapevine staff members, clients, local dignitaries. The sky is the limit. Today, we are going to do a very candid interview with our Chief Development Officer. This is Gabriele Harris. Gabriele recently celebrated 14 years on staff with Grapevine. So, what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, is Gabby is going to start with a mild sauced wing, and we're gonna work our way up to something a little more aggressive, and then we'll have a lightning round where she really gets sauced. So, Gabby, would you like to dip into your first sauce?
Sauce my first wing here?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's the sauce?
The sauce is good.
Okay.
It's not very spicy. It's
Okay.
okay. Good start.
Also, little tidbit of information. If you have ever eaten Thai food and know the violent nature of ordering something Thai hot, that's Gabby's jam. So I don't imagine we're gonna get a lot of tears and running noses, but I will do my best. Okay, you feel good?
I feel good.
You feel appropriately sauced? Okay, so having been here 14 years, I figured this question would be appropriate for you. What brought you to Grapevine? What is your role at Grapevine? And it says, how long have you been part of the team?
I started working at Grapevine as an intern when I was in college. The previous owners of Grapevine are relatives of mine, so we happened to be at my grandparents' house one night for dinner while I was in school. Found out she owned an advertising agency and thought it might be a good fit for me, so I came down, I started interning. I did 2 summers as an intern, so I started here in like 2005, I was 20. And then I've been here ever since, and started out as an intern and then account coordinator, vice president of business development, and then now chief development officer.
Okay, so the first hot sauce didn't seem to shake you too much. She seems a little too composed right now. Let's hit sauce number 2, which claims to have a burning, throbbing intensity.
Oh.
That's the face of burning intensity.
That one's definitely hotter.
Okay.
Definitely got some heat on this one.
Okay. Question number 2 for Gabriele Harris. If you could switch roles with someone from our team for a whole day, who would it be and why?
I would have to go with Lisa, who is our executive art director. However, I would need her brain to go with it because she's so talented and creative. I feel like if you put me in her role for a day, that you would get some stick figures and maybe a couple coloring book pages. But if I could definitely take her brain and have it for a day, that would be amazing, because just the creativity and in everything that she possesses is just, she's incredibly talented. So it would have to be Lisa.
That's a good answer. And Lisa, incidentally, has been here for 15 years. But that brings up a good point. Here at Grapevine, we have so many different types of people in different types of roles from different types of backgrounds and varying ages and perspectives, and we learn a lot from each other. Oh.
That one's warm.
We're not even nice enough to give you Kleenex.
We got a little sniffle going.
Grab a paper towel.
I think I'm okay so far, but number 3 might get it.
So without further ado,
okay.
Let's go with the tray.
Going in.
How you feeling?
I don't know if I taste the heat on this one yet. It's actually sweet.
Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be a sneaky one.
It might hit me in a minute.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna come up and
Let
get
me
me
hurry
from
up and
behind.
ask you a question.
Okay.
What would the title of your autobiography be? I already know the answer to this. If we were
Kind
playing,
of a big deal.
There we go. If we were playing the newlywed game, that's exactly what I would have guessed. You want to explain that a little bit so you don't sound ridiculous?
Well, for those of you that don't know, it's a quote from the movie Anchorman. And so, gosh, years ago, I was applying to be Young Professional of the Year, and I needed help writing my application. And so I went into John Butzko, who's our director of communications, and I was like, hey, I need you to make me sound like I'm kind of a big deal. And it just kind of spawned from there and then became an inside joke. And now at this point, I've had probably 4 different coworkers buy me different versions of a sign that says I'm kind of a big deal. So there's 4 of them in my office. So it has a joke that has spanned the lifetime of my tenure here at Grapevine.
Just for the record, she's not a raging egomaniac. It actually is quite self-deprecating. And if you've ever seen Anchorman, it's a very, very quotable movie. Shout out to Geckos, who opened early on a Friday so I could run in and procure chicken wings. So thanks. Thanks, Geckos on Fruitville and Kevin and his team.
Okay.
It looks like a 5th of bourbon, so it's got to be good, right? What you got?
That's a little aggressive.
Oh.
Yeah, that's hot.
Oh.
I think I'm starting to sweat a little. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, what's the weirdest fact that anyone should know about you?
I can make my eyes wiggle.
Do we?
Should we get a?
Do we dare? I
should
feel
we
like
get
there's
a
going to be an
close-up?
outtake reel with a close up. Can yeah?
Do you see it?
No. Ah! All right, now it is time for the sauced challenge round, and we bring out the little dog or the big gun or however you want to think about it. But this is the nuclear option. So, Gabby, go ahead and pop that in your business.
Okay.
Time to get sauced.
Time to get sauced.
She is just not shy about that.
Well, is okay.
Oh,
Let's see here.
like I don't.
It's thick.
So now we will go ahead and make her more entertaining. We're gonna add, yep, a little chicken love and a blindfold. So if you could just face me momentarily.
Okay.
There we go. I don't want to lock the chicken. Oh, and you'd like to breathe, right? I'm assuming.
Oh, maybe a little.
Okay, if you could turn away from me, that'd be delightful. Can you see anything?
It's no.
I'm relying on the honor system. Here is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper in front of you.
Okay.
Here is a Sharpie.
Oh. Okay.
Now, your challenge, should you choose to accept it, is going to be you are given 10 seconds.
Okay.
And you have to draw the Grapevine logo, which will probably pop up on the screen for you so you can see. It's a pretty easy logo.
So I can see it. I'm blindfolded. Oh, everybody else, the people watching. I'll be over here.
Hot sauce makes you smarter.
It does.
So Gabrielle, you are blindfolded. You have a chicken on your head, and you are going to be given 10 seconds to draw the Grapevine logo.
Okay.
So in 3, 2, 1.
My hand is sweating from the hot sauce. Jesus!
Time's up. Time's up.
I think I only got a circle.
No, well, you can take the blindfold off
That was
now.
very quick 10 seconds.
You are, yes. I think changing positions with Lisa for a day would behoove you because the Grapevine logo is now a bunny rabbit. We have a rabbit and a chicken. So well done. Great job, Gabriele Harris, our 14-year veteran and Chief Development Officer. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hopefully our next guests respond more violently to the hot sauce. Thank you for tuning in to Grapevine Communications' inaugural edition of Sauced. So if you want to know what's in our secret sauce, go to grapeinc.com.